How'd you get your Twitter account back? I'm gonna be honest. I have never had any hope for the Twitter account. Some random fucking dude emailed me like 10 years, not 10 years ago. I think like a few months ago. He's like, oh, I want to invest in your company. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And he's like, oh, hey, like I'm friends with a lot of people at Twitter. I can have dinner with people and ask them what's going on. And I'm like, I'm sure you can, buddy. And he's like, do you want me to put in a good word for you? And I'm like, yeah, sure thing. And he's like, okay, but you're gonna have to buy the dinner. And I'm like, okay. And we go back and forth through emails a few times. And then one day, as he's like working, so he's the guy who originally gave me some like vague information about why my account was banned. And I'm like, okay, I've heard this before. And then he gets me in contact with high up at Twitter. And I'm like, and then I email her and she's like, well, here's what your account was banned for. Like these tweets all violate the TOS. And then I responded to her, I was like, oh, well, I probably get hundreds of tweets like that. Thanks. Sorry for wasting your time. And he's like, no, dude, you got to try harder. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking nuked from Twitter. And he's like, no, just send a nice email. We'll like make it sound sincere, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, fuck it. And I did that. And then she was like, oh, thanks for being sincere. We'll let you back on Tuesday. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, okay. Why OmniLiberal and not OmniDestiny? Well, OmniLiberal is my most recent account. It's my largest account. It's the one I care about the most. The OmniDestiny one, I guess, would be nice, but I don't even know how those followers are old as fuck, right? That's like 4 years old. I don't think I care about that account. Maybe in like a month or two, maybe I'll try to apply for unbans on that. But just having an official Twitter account again that I can operate on, like officially in the light and not in the shadows is nice. Buy a blue check? Why? Is there any point to having them now? Every random fuck on Twitter has a blue check mark now. I'm not doing any awards until I have my fiber. Don't fucking spam and ask about it. If I start doing any shit like that and my shit lags or drops, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not doing any of that shit until I have real internet again, which is scheduled to be installed on the 3rd and 4th. When will you block Courtney? Never. Courtney's my bae. She's my queen. And the king will do anything to protect his queen. Do you still have to deny this is your Twitter account? No, this is like officially my Twitter account. I'm like officially unbanned, so I'm good.
Oh, you fucking dumb! Look! Bro, what fuck you doing, bro? Hey, let's go! What are you doing? Hey, bend it back here, bro!
Okay, wait, hold on. First of all, the security guard looks like a full-fledged man. Are these guys all kids? Like 15, 16, like teenagers? Dude, this kid's gonna pass the fuck out. Or is he just tall and everyone else is really short? Also, it looks like the guy's taking a lot, but like, I'm trying to think, do you think you could knock somebody out by punching them in the back of the head with your fist? Like the back top of the head, that's gotta be like the worst place to hit somebody with like bare knuckles, no? Like of all the, maybe the forehead would be worse, but like of all the parts of the head to hit with uncovered gloves, it feels like it would be like the most painful. Like you would break your fucking hand, like trying to smack somebody. Okay, every retard in chat is saying it's illegal moves in boxing. You can hit way fucking harder in boxing because you have gloves on. Gloves mean that you can hit way harder without breaking your hand. The hitting people in the head is really hard.
Can be used to harass a particular.
When you're hitting people in the face, hitting people in the skull is really hard with bare hands. You'll break your fucking hands, like 100%. That's cap. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Knock yourselves out. Or knock other people out. Go for it. Have fun. You talk about street fighting way too much for someone who has never been in anything resembling one. Yeah, it's kind of like how you talk about anything relating to women or pussy, my dude. See you later. Apparently, now, to win the online arguments, every single person in chat is saying the back of the head is the absolute worst place to get hit. It's interesting. Okay. Because I always heard that it was either the chin, sides of your jaw here, or side of the head. But I guess now, for the sake of this internet argument, now the actual kill spot is the back of the head. That's the absolute worst place to hit. Everybody, bare knuckles, punching someone in the back of the head as hard as you can is now the best way to take people out. Good job, guys. A+. Everybody give yourselves A+s right now. Everybody in chat, pat yourselves on the back. Get some claps in the chat. 100%. Is your brainstem in your ucking chin? You get knocked out for 3 different reasons, and one of them kills you. Neck yourself. Hortler, if you tweeted that at me, you'd get permanently banned. I have done Krav Maga self-defense. Stopped reading at Krav Maga, but thanks, my dude. Why don't you look at why it's illegal to hit someone in the back of your head in combat sports? I'm pretty sure the actual danger spot to hit somebody when you're talking back of the head is going to be like down here. It's not going to be at the top of your fucking skull. It's not going to be up here. It's going to be like back here. Who was that guy in chat, Hortler, that's talking about your brainstem? I don't think you're going to hurt somebody's brainstem hitting them in the back of the head up here. It's going to be like on the top part of your neck. That'd be my guess, okay? But I don't know. Come over to my house. We'll try it out. What is your fighting experience? Every single time I go to your house, I have to choke your dad out before I can fuck your mom in the ass for hours and hours. Where does the neck end? At your mom's house. Got him. What's wrong with Krav Maga? Krav Maga is like the speed reading of the fucking martial arts world, to where some people think they take a 1 hour class and they can kill 7 people, all that have guns, and you have nothing but your bare fist, a roll of duct tape, and a PVC pipe. Okay. I'm just kidding. In a video game. Destiny knows nothing about MMA. The funny thing is I know every single person typing that probably has written at least like 17 paragraph essays in their life, like at least like 10 of them, explaining how if Bruce Lee was alive today, he'd be the #1 MMA fighter. Guaranteed it. Guaranteed. 1,000,000%. Do you see the NBA guy get hit in the back of the head? It's the lower base of the head, not the upper. Oh, sure. We need to have DGG Fight Club, guys. That we can crown an actual fighter. Our gym players will be our true kings. Do you see Charlie's roast of Sneeko? I have not, but I think Sneeko and Charlie fucking hate each other. Why can't you just look it up? We've looked this up a million times in the past. Pretty sure the worst place to get hit are the chin, side of your head, or if somebody hits you in the back of your head, like the base of your neck. It looked like in this video the guy was getting smacked on like the back top of his skull. I feel like you're gonna break your hand before you do any damage there. The worst part is actually on the balls. Actually, that's the best part. Don't listen to Destiny on dating for fuck's sake. Just finished the conversation with STV Philly, Big L for Destiny. The key part was around 1735. Philly hits the nail on the head when he describes all of the reasons why women might want to hang out at night in a private setting that have nothing to do with sex. This is because Philly recognizes the full range of female autonomy in a way that Destiny clearly does not. It's a simple exercise of empathy and imagination, but not one you will get ever from the typical personalities that claim to give good dating advice.
Yo, Destiny, are you still planning on going over the Twitter files with counterpoints?
Yeah, at some point when I have real internet. You want to know why you should never listen to Destiny about dating, nor should you listen to Fresh and Fit, Sneeko, Playing with Fire, any of these people? It's because they are hyper-focused on dating 10% of women that are hyper-feminine women that correspond with their own hyper-masculine personalities. If you want to date normal women, you know, women that went to college, have jobs, have interests and hobbies instead of looking good and going to the club, then you should always assume that they have a wide range of motivations that don't involve fucking you. If one of these 90% of women invite you over / invite themselves over after a date, should you assume sex is on the table? Absolutely not. You would be shooting yourself in the foot. You should focus on making them interested in you as a person, not on maneuvering them into sex. But even more importantly, you should be trying to determine whether you are interested in their personality. Unless you're interested in competing for 10% of the dating pool with men who, let's be realistic here, are more fit than you, better looking than you, have more money than you, etc., then do yourself a favor and ignore Destiny et al.'s advice. If you want to date normal women, then you should always assume they have a wide range of motivations that don't involve fucking you. Sure, yeah, of course. You should focus on making a woman interested in you as a person. If they're inviting themselves over, invited you over, they're already probably interested in you. Perma? Oh yeah, I'm trying to do 1 to 7 day bans in 2023, and then on the subreddit 1 to 30 day bans. Okay, that's the goal. You know this post would stay up if you provided constructive criticism. You know what? I'll give this guy props. Usually it's don't listen to Destiny, he's a streamer, he's a fucking retarded, don't blah, blah, blah. At least this guy, I think everything he wrote was stupid, but at least he wrote something. So you know what? I give this guy props, even if I completely disagree and I think this is a fucking stupid post. I'll give him props for writing something, sure. I'll give this poor soul an upvote. No, I won't. This is a dog shit post. But at least I won't ban him. I try to put in some constructive advice. Your motivation with women should almost always be letting them get to know you / getting to know them more substantially rather than gearing all of your expectations around sex. This is probably true. I don't think I would disagree with that. Although it does depend on what you're looking for, right? What, the Mel? Sure. Nope.
Why?
You can.
I order all the time.
I pay rent!
I pay rent too. I've sent you $5K.
You sent me $5K one time this month. I paid $10,000 in rent this month.
Yeah, so we pay half each.
Oh, that's
Happy
how
New
this
Year,
gonna
Chad.
Literally.
I haven't showered since 2 years ago, Giga Chad.
work? Are you melon right now?
I literally, if you pay 5K and I pay 5K.
Are you gonna pay half of rent from now on? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why? You don't want me to?
Seems like a lot of money. Just be.
It's our money.
I just want you to behave. Our money. Our money.
Yeah,
What do you mean by that?
our money.
Who have you been listening to? Our money.
Yeah. Hey, I tell them I
Tell-
paid 5K.
Yeah, this month you did.
Yeah,
But I think it's just because I was really grumpy.
No.
But that's good. I'm glad I could emotionally.
It's so shitty right now.
What?
Be nice.
I'm just kidding. I love you. You're not gonna pay me half of rent from now on, are you? Is that your plan?
Yeah.
Why?
What am I supposed to do?
Not pay that much?
Yeah, but I'm making more now.
If you want to, I
I'm not
mean.
making as much as you, but I'm making more.
I mean, if you want to. It seems like a bad deal for you, though.
Is it?
Yeah, if your partner earns more than you, why would you pay 50-50 on rent? Well,
You decide.
we can look at our earnings later. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll have my accountant contact your accountant, okay? My people will contact your people. We'll figure it out.
What the Mel?
Milkers.